Ah, let's talk about soap nuts. These are soap nuts. They are the outer husk of the fruit from the sapindus plants. Of course, they were absolutely named by colonizers because sapindus refers to the fact that the plants have saponins, and indus means India, which is kind of ironic because these types of plants are native to the Americas, especially North America and Southeast Asia. So both India proper and India accident. But what are saponins and what are these? Saponins are compounds inside plants that when you add a little bit of moisture and a little bit of friction, it gets foamy like soaps because they act like soaps. This is one of the products containing saponins that pre-Columbian people used to cleanse their hair and body. People still use them today, although I can say that soaps and sulfonated oils, the types of cleansers that are in body washes and most shampoos, are much more effective than soaps, and certainly soap nuts. It's still cool to know the predecessors of these things. The way soap is made is you take an oil, either a vegetable oil like palm oil, olive oil, coconut oil, or even you can use animal fats. You add an alkaline like sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide if you want to make a liquid soap. You essentially add them together in a solution. The oils convert to fatty acids and you get this solid or liquid soap substance. For instance, this is a liquid soap that I made actually a couple years ago. I made a really big batch. It's still really nice. It is Earl Grey tea scented. I did water it down a little bit for consistency in the vial, but if I shake it up, I get what I expect out of a soap. Something nice and foamy. One of the byproducts of saponifying oils is glycerin. This once again is a little bit watered down. Glycerin is a great helping the skin retain moisture. There are glycerin soaps. It's not very foamy on its own, and it's certainly not a cleanser. If you were to boil these, there's instruction. You can order these off of Amazon. I did. You can simmer them in water, drain it off, and you get this sort of liquid here. Now, these are a dried fruit, essentially. I gotta say, it smells very acidic. It reminds me of really strong kombucha. It kind of triggers my gag reflex a little bit, but you can see that you get a nice, like, foaming sort of liquid. It has a very, it doesn't feel like it's cleansing. It's not a degreaser. It does help get like dirt and oils off. It's an effective product. It just, for the same reason, I think that apple cider vinegar rinses smell bad. I think this smells bad, and it's not nearly as effective as soap. Many of the companies that sell this sell like their own concentrate. That's what this is. It came with the soap nuts. They call it their 10X concentrate. And you can see it is quite a bit more foamy. Not necessarily. It's pretty I would say it's more foamy than this, less foamy than this. But if you read the ingredients, you'll see that they not only take the extract of this, but they add glycerin and some other extracts and oils to it. Of course, it's going to feel a little bit more effective, a little bit more moisturizing, because it's not just the pure extract of the soap nuts. But it's just one of those things I kind of found fascinating. There's a whole list of plants that Native Americans would use with saponins in them. There it is right there. Would I use this in an emergency or an apocalypse? Maybe. But since I already make soap, I would probably just make soap. Just stick with the soap. It's gonna be nuts.